Hello everyone, welcome to Necromunda Underhive Wars. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So this is a game that got pretty badly maligned when it first came out. I have not touched it. I picked it up because it was super cheap on sale, like 12 bucks. I think it was partially because I had Morheim already in my Steam inventory. So let's try this out and see just how bad it really is. I'm not sure if we'll get started here right away, or if there'll be tutorials or whatever. We've got a new gang. So I'm assuming there'll be some sort of story mode, and then maybe it'll go into kind of an endless mode, sort of like Mordheim was, but I'm not 100% sure. Strongly recommended to play through the story in order to learn the game's rules and mechanics. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, don't I have to do that? I guess... Okay, so we'll do this first. I guess then you can make a gang. The best place to begin your journey in Underhive, learn the game's rules. Alright, so it's going to do a tutorial story, essentially. We shall see. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like a janky Mordheim.
The hive cities of Necromunda. Untold billions crammed within mountains of metal. Vast insect mounds of tireless industry amid the toxic wastes of their own manufacture. Inside the hive cities, every breath of air, every drop of water is recycled 1,000,000 times over. Every watt of power and each mouthful of food must be guarded against rival clans and outlaws. It is a place where only the strong can endure, and no one prospers. Except, of course, those at the very top. And yet, opportunity still exists for the gang bold enough to take it. In the foundation layers of the Underhive, all manner of treasures can still be found. Lost, forgotten, or abandoned in the dark. The only question is, who will get there first?
Okay, it's kind of a Necron green there, but I don't know if it's supposed to just be toxic waste or what. Okay, Chapter 1, Hivequake. Venturing far from home, Clan Ishergangers Vex and young Kyra transverse treacherous unknown terrain to reach a secret gathering called by their gang leader. Well... I don't know if that popped up. I had a little Windows Defender thing pop up there in front of me.
Come on, Kira. Move your off.
That's Kira. Kyra.
Watch out! Those teeth. Vex?
Gotta love the Eschers. Alright, Necromunda is host to a strange breed of creatures called caryatids. I don't remember this from Necromunda back when I was playing. Impish blue winged humanoids that appear to live deeper within the city's air ducts. Many hive dwellers see caryatids as good luck charms since they sometimes attach themselves to powerful and successful individuals. Yeah, I really don't remember blue flying demon babies in Necromunda.
We're cut off! Tess is gonna skin us if we're late to the meetup.
I'll find another way around and catch up to you.
Okay, move your fighter towards crates blocking the path. Vex and Kira must survive. So yeah, I do think the cutscenes are actually quite nice. Mouse sensitivity and darkness are a bit off. Let's see if I can actually change that a bit. Let's get the gamma up. And mouse sensitivity should be somewhere. Pretty sure I saw it somewhere. Let's try that. Okay, definitely brighter. Can actually see her face a little bit. Mouse sensitivity is definitely better. All right, we can look around a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say the cutscenes actually look pretty nice, which is unfortunate considering the game got pretty badly lambasted and probably isn't that good. All right, so each meter moved costs 1 movement point. These movement points are only spent once a fighter either performs a skill, suffers the effects of one such as triggering a trap, or ends their turn. Use their movement points to explore the platform. So very much similar to Mordheim. So we've got 50 out of 60 action points there, 30 out of 35 movement points. I'm assuming the green bar at the top is health there in the lower left. We've got offensive, tactical, inventory, and turn. Inventory, what do we have? Spudjacker, okay. Armor summary. Weapon summary, average damage per attack, 55. I don't know if this symbol means anything. Kind of looks like electricity. Average damage absorption, including head, 0. We've got no armor on at all. Great, that's really helpful. We also have a las cannon. So that's a pretty darn powerful weapon to be having at this point in the game. Now I wonder, how do I switch weapons, just out of curiosity? It'll probably show me that at some point. Okay, so round 1, floor 3. I'm not sure which direction I'm supposed to be going in. It just says towards the crates blocking the path. I don't know if that means straight ahead. There's some crates there potentially blocking that. There's crates up there on the stairs. There could be crates over there blocking. I'm just going to head straight and we'll see. Where is my movement points? So it was very clear in Mordheim you'd have this kind of circle on the ground you could very clearly see for movement and stuff, but I don't see that here. Okay, so it must be this way. Contextual skills such as vault or jump can be used to interact with parts of the environment. Approach the obstacle, then cross it, performing vault. Take 5. Okay, sure. Got to click to actually get it. We can just vault backwards if we want. So I am running out of movement points. Fighter's maximum movement range represents the distance they can move in a turn, indicated by the orange circle. I guess there is kind of a circle. I can sort of see the line there, just barely. The value is recalculated whenever movement points are spent based on the fighter's current position. Move this fighter towards the circle's limit. So kind of over that way. Can I access a map here? Oh, that's cool. We've got an interesting map. And that went. So we can actually kind of jump between them. So I am here. What the heck is this? Find a way out. I mean, the map's kind of bizarre. So you're way up high there. Okay, I mean, we can go higher, but I don't see a way to get to her on the map anyway. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting map. It reminds me of the Doom 2016 map. Maybe we just head down there. barricade. It's kind of cool. We could actually look at stuff. It gives me pretty good information if I just hover over it. Anything of interest, except that. It's not telling me anything about that. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible looking at this point. I mean, I expected something kind of like Mordheim, so... Alright, once you are done moving and using available skills, perform the end turn action. This will spend any used movement points based on the fighter's current position. So something you could do in Mordheim was definitely kind of look around and then kind of move back and look around different directions, and it kind of was built in a way to sort of require you to do that, unfortunately. So hold end turn 4. Yeah, we've got to actually hold it. Okay, so now we've got Kira. I heard something horrible sounding. Very frozen looking in here, which is not what I expected. I'm assuming it's not actually ice and stuff. It might be ash, I guess, but it looks way too much like ice. Like, this looks like a very cold environment to me, but it could just be corrosion and ash and stuff. Alright, let's take a look at your inventory and see what you got. So you've got 2 brute cleavers. So decent chunk damage, no armor. We've got a las pistol and a las pistol. So las pistol's 26. So we can see graze damage, normal, and crit. Effects for accuracy, crit chance, all that kind of stuff. Jam percentage, that's awfully high, it seems like to me. Okay. Tactical overlay allows you to visualize the location of fighters, objectives, and interactable elements. Despite them being visually blocked by the environment, use this now to locate your other fighter. Enable tactical overlay as control? Isn't that just the map I was looking at before? Oh no, it's sort of... It's not in the map, it's showing me anything I can see and just sort of highlighting it. So it looks like we have an exit there. We've got probably that barricade. Yeah, okay, so it is going to actually show me. And there's Vex down there. So I'm assuming that's a way we could look at like enemy fighters and stuff too and see them through the terrain. So I would hope that they're going to show up. But I don't see anything here that really helps me. So if I enable it, it's not actually giving me any more tooltips or anything or telling me what to do. I don't see anything really that I can do. It's right in front of me. Approach the ledge and jump down to reach Vex. So from the map, it'll actually give me a little bit more info. Can I go down? I want to go down. Okay, we can use the arrow keys to kind of go up and down in height. Gotcha. Alright, so we're just going to jump down, apparently. Which I think was right here. Or was it? So where did I start? I should be able to kind of get back to where I started and then be fine. I think, yeah, we're at 25 movement points. It's not there. There, we've got to jump. Here we do not. So it's not actually going to let me run off the edge if I try to move that way. It's not going to be that evil. Okay. Let's jump. Choose location. I don't know that it matters too much. I don't have a lot of choice here, it looks like. There's fine. Oh, we've got like a... We're actually rappelling. We're not just like jumping.
Why do you think Chesser has called a meeting out here? Outside clan turf.
She's gang leader. She calls the shots, not for us to question.
So if I make a gang, I'm probably going to make them Escher, because who doesn't love Amazonian warrior women? When I played Necromunda, I had incredibly bad luck, and I played as the Van Sars. So I went through way more people than you would rationally expect. Okay, so I think we got the same thing. Performing skills and interacting with the environment costs AP. Action points are spent once a selected action is confirmed. Approach the ledge with your fighter. Use jump. We already did that. Yep, we already did that. So we've got action points, movement points separate. So action points are for like shooting and doing special things, whereas movement points are just straight up movement. So she should be just kind of straight over that way. What is this? So mission progress. So we actually have an enemy on this, it looks like. Just find a way out. Yeah, so she's right over there. All right, let's just head that direction. I'm assuming that's what we're supposed to be doing. See if I can actually get over this. I mean, this game doesn't look terrible, at least not yet. Alright, fighters can be affected by beneficial effects, buffs, and detrimental effects, debuffs. In the combat view, a fighter's active effects can be examined by opening Fighter Info panel in the strategy view. In the strategy view, aiming the crosshair of a fighter automatically displays this information. Try opening the panel now. So, I mean, hitting that doesn't do anything. It's showing like the up button, which is a bit odd. Combat view. No, so that's all my actions for shooting and stuff. Tactical, so we can kneel. I can't. How do I move? Oh, there. Field repair, entrenched. Okay. So on the first one, we have shoot right hand, aim shot, Overwatch right hand, homemade grenade. In our inventory, we saw all that stuff before. 4 is end turn, so what the heck? I don't understand why up is just trying to make me move instead of going into the panel. In the strategy view, aiming. So is it when I'm in this? So I can see, I don't know what INI is, 61. So she has something times 2, so it's this and then up? Nope, okay. Try opening the panel now. I mean, I think I'm looking at it, but I can't look at myself? That seems very bizarre. And I can't actually tell what some of the stuff is. So she's got that skull thing times 2. I have no idea what that is. I mean, I have stuff down in the lower left as well. I don't seem to have a way to separate my mouse, though, to kind of like mouse over it. I did change something. Maybe that's screwing it up. I mean, I don't know if it's just saying, like, this is what it wants me to do. Just pull this up, but it's not really telling me much. And it already showed me kind of the, this kind of thing. Yeah, weird. I'm not sure what I can do here. Let's see. Inventory, tactical overlay, toggle buff, debuff panel. Okay, so it's probably changed. Strategy view. Does it say strategy view? No, combat view. I mean, that's just the map. How about from here? Okay, so I can kind of see it here. So Kira has Saboteur perk, -5 action point cost of carry. Toxin Specialist, -10 action point cost of all support consumables. Debuffs, near death trauma, 2 turns, -30 max movement points. Substats. Oh, we've got ranged evasion, melee penalty, by stun resistance, heal, crit resistance, stress resistance, stun resistance, range penetration, XP. Hit, melee precision, I think. By melee evasion, range precision, ranged evasion, melee crit, range crit. Okay, so we can kind of look at it this way, I guess. And then on Vex, looks pretty similar. Heavy perk, -5 cost of field repair, and she also has the Toxin Specialist. So I'm assuming this is what it wanted me to see. It's just that I think because I changed one of the settings, I think that's why it's being goofy. Because I changed the setting for the map here for going up and down on the map for levels, so I think that's why the toggle panel isn't working. Let me change it back here. I think it was under here. It just seemed kind of silly for it. But I thought it would only affect, because it only says for strategy view. I just changed this. But wasn't up already? I think I just changed down. I think down was something weird. So it's not even the up? I don't know. It's being very goofy. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think it's just being strange. Okay. So I think it means in combat view, opening the fighter's info panel. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. It's just being funky. Yeah, I think it's just this is essentially what's doing. Looks like we can set beacons. It's odd that some things to pan through different menu screens is the mouse wheel, and others it's Alt, which is kind of strange. We can just kind of jump around and look at stuff. I think this is what it's trying to show me, is just this stuff, the buffs and debuffs and stuff, right? Buffs and debuffs in the combat view, yeah. But it's kind of weird to have to go to this to see it. So aiming the crosshair at a fighter will show it. I mean, it's showing, yeah. I think it's just this is all it's really trying to do. I don't see a way to do it from here when I'm in this part. I can see that. Clicking on her does nothing. Going up does nothing. If I try to go up to kind of see what things are, it'll just lose my hold on her. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. All right, I'm just going to end the turn. We'll see what happens. Round 2. Select a fighter. AP MP restored. Once all fighters have played the turn, the round is over. When this happens, a new round begins with each fighter recovering up to 50 movement points, 50 action points. You can then reselect your fighters in the order of your choice. Okay. Well, you're up front. But where am I going? I mean, we've got a zip line down. I'm assuming that's probably where I want to go. So I'm assuming we're just going to hit the zip line, head on down, and then probably just go that way straight. But I don't know why the rest of this map is here then.
Tessera's been acting weird these past few days. You think she has a job lined up?
You can count on it. We'll find out what's up when we see her.
Buffs and debuffs affecting a fighter. See their duration value, depending on the start or end of the fighter's turn, depending on the effect's source. When this value falls to 0, the effect is removed. Okay, so some stuff will fade away eventually, other things won't. So I think we can kind of see that here. So she has no debuffs. So she has this one. It looks like it should go away in one turn. Alright, I'm going to head up. I'm going to look around. Fighters can interact with objects such as zip lines, elevators, and health dispensers. The object's icon represents its associated skill and the location required to perform it. Approach the nearby zip line, then use the contextual skill to interact with it. So it looks like there's kind of a box there for gear. The button, probably elevator, and then zip line seems pretty clear. So the other one must be the health dispenser, even though it looks like there's... Maybe that's a hand reaching in. It looked kind of like a gun being pulled out. Alright, I've got enough action points to use that. So this is action points. Strategy View provides a 3D overview of the battlefield. It can be accessed at any time, is useful for planning strategies. If the panel is open during an enemy's turn, it will automatically close whenever a fighter performs a skill. Try opening Strategy View now. Yeah, I've already looked at that. Navigate the Strategy View by moving the camera freely, snapping to the nearest corner, or by cycling through the list of fighters. Yes, we can just kind of look around. I keep going Q and E to kind of turn the camera instead of using the mouse, just because I'm so kind of used to that for maps and things. So it wants me to go there. What is this? Okay, health dispenser. I don't know why it wouldn't show me before, but okay, so it's a health dispenser. Okay, your health is down a little bit. So where is that health dispenser? Should be just around there. Okay, so it's that thing. So I've got a little bit of movement left. Gonna head over, because why not?
Patch myself up.
When a fighter's health points fall below 40% of their max HP, it will receive heavily wounded debuff. Below 15% or replaced by a gravely wounded debuff. At 0 HP, the fighter will fall out of action. Interacting health dispensers will allow your fighters to replenish lost AP. But is there a limit? So approach the health dispenser, use it to recover HP. I mean, I'm barely hurt at all. 20 action points. Sure. Just get a shot right in the heart. Okay. And you want me to head towards the stairs, correct? Yes, over that way. Got a little bit of movement. It's actually a barricade. Probably I'm going to want to shoot it.
We gotta take down this barricade to go further. Allow me.
Damage dealing skills are grouped in the offensive category, while all others fall in the tactical category. Category icons will be color-coded to indicate when nested skills can be performed, teal, and when none are available, gray. Try opening the offensive category. Okay, well, that's... I don't know about the colors. Whatever. Skill targeting can be done in free form or by cycling through the skill's available targets. If a skill cannot be performed, the reason will be displayed next to its name. Use offensive skills to target and attack a nearby barricade. Vex's heavy weapon will deal extra damage to this object. Okay, so I can like manually aim, I guess, or I can just do this and it'll just auto-lock there. Yeah, we'll just kind of jump to it, even if I'm looking somewhere else. We'll just jump in. Okay, I don't see my chance to hit. I see damage. I see crit chance. Because I could get closer. I guess I'll just shoot. Okay, that sound effect was pretty weak. Some objects such as barricades and makeshift bridges can be destroyed if enough damage is dealt to them. They're especially vulnerable to heavy weapons and explosives. Okay. So I still have some movement left. I can barely see the ring there. It's pretty hard to make out. I don't have any enemies visible. I would assume if there are enemies, they'd be here on the map, but I don't see them, so we'll just keep going. Just run up as much as you can. kind of weird that it's like it'll give me the option to select someone I've already used, but okay. You're at full health, so you should be fine. Strategy view enables the placement of manual beacons in order to help with navigation. Try placing a beacon now. Up to 4 beacons can be placed simultaneously. These will be visible in the strategy view, combat view, and tactical overlay. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll put a beacon there, if I can. So we'll just throw it where that is, I guess. Yeah, just move it. Alright, so we could do that, and then like 2, or 2. So just out of curiosity, yeah, I don't want to place all of them. Does it want me to place all of them? Yeah, I'll just play a couple. So we'll put 1 there, we'll put 2, like, there. So, okay, we've got really big markers on there, so I can see it there anyway. If I go in here, they're still visible even if I look at other stuff. You can see exit is, like, way out that way. Okay. Just gonna look at my options here for what I can do. Tactical, we just have kneeling, field repair, which I'm assuming if guns jam and stuff, that'll be what we'll want to do, and trench, not sure. And then our gear. Okay, so we need to head to the zip line as well. Oh, we can sabotage it. That's cool. Okay, so if you want to, we can use the zip line or we can make it unusable. The end of a fighter's turn, some of its remaining movement points and action points will be transferred to the next turn as an overdrive. However, the fighter's max movement points and max action point values can never be exceeded. Okay, so we do have, like, yeah, 50 out of 60, but then there's a bar that goes further than that, so maybe that'll be the max. A little bit of movement left. Can't really get too far. Sort of falling behind here. I'm assuming we're going to get some combat stuff here at some point. Maybe that'll be in the next one. Nope, we've got enemies. So Morin's crew just deployed Trixie and somebody else. Yeah, I feel like the sound should be a little better than that. All right. Strategy view is helpful to easily locate the position of enemy fighters. It can even be accessed during the fighter selection phase. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Right, so we are trying to get up there, I think. What if I want to get rid of these? Reset? No, that's way out. Okay. Let's go down. Thank you. I want to get rid of the beacons. I don't really see much point in having them out here. Okay, we just have to do that. All right, so we have Morin. She appears to have some kind of rifle. She has Deadeye perk, so Overwatch is cheaper. She's Toxin Specialist, which we all seem to have. Kind of look at her stats. So I can kind of see the weapon in the icon there, but I'm not sure what it is. I would guess it's a lasgun. If I could jump from enemy to enemy, that would also be helpful. Trixie is down here. So Trixie is actually kind of right on my butt. And she looked like she had an axe or something. Brawler, less cost for ambush. So ambush must be a thing in this. So that's something that was also in Mordheim, where you'd set up an area where you would just charge if someone moved into it and smack them in the face. Okay, so our objectives now are climb the stairs, defeat Morin, and defeat Trixie. I guess the I must be initiative. In which case, it looks like they're both going to go before I do. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Alright, well, you're right over there. I think I'm going to take Vex first.
Two more idiots. Where do you think you're going? Tessa has lost it, dragging us out of our home turf. Out of our way, Morin. I won't ask twice. You fool! I'm taking us back. Tessera hasn't got clearance from the matriarchs. The clan will exile us if we don't turn back. Screw it. Let's do it then.
Hey, that's not nice. Okay, so because she had the initiative, she got to go first, and you shot Vex from up there. Well, I kind of want to kill this one behind me. She's a little bit closer. I'm a bit more concerned about it. So if I go into offensive, so we can snap up, but I don't know what my chances are to hit. Okay, there it is. Hit 83%. 100%. Okay, I don't even have to move. I wouldn't have thought it would be 100% through there, but okay. Yeah, you can have a las cannon. Fighter's weapon has malfunctioned. Great. Ranged weapons and some melee weapons will suffer the jam effect after a couple of uses. That kind of blows. Fighters will need to use field repair skill to continue using them. Do so now. How much is that going to cost? 15. Okay, it doesn't leave me a lot of action points. Hovering over an enemy in combat view will indicate how much they can see the active fighter. Visibility. As well as their chance to hit with ranged weapons. Viz and hit? I don't see Viz and hit. Is that this? If I go into here, yeah, I don't see that at all. Fighters will be harder to see and hit when using the kneel skill and when behind cover. Okay. But yeah, I don't see Viz or hit on here unless I'm blind. Unless it's under mine, like in the lower left there, I can see, yeah, that must be. Okay. So if I go over her, in the lower left at the bottom, there's like a crosshair in red, and then next to it, Viz 38%, hit 0%. So, I mean, you don't have a ranged weapon, so I'm assuming that's why the hit is 0. Okay, interesting. I don't know that I want you to kneel here, but it's going to want me to do this. Yeah, you're not kneeling here. I don't care what it says. This is an incredibly terrible place to kneel. We've got plenty of movement points. She's up top. I can kind of use something up ahead, it looks like, for cover, so I don't care. I'm going up there, and I might kneel behind this. But I am not doing anything else crazy like that. If I can, tactical, yeah, let's kneel there. So at this point, if I look at her, she's got no visibility and can't hit me, but she can just move and still shoot me. So, I mean, that's what we're going to have to live with. All right. So she's going to get initiative first, unfortunately. which is why I wanted to shoot her. Ow. I mean, that wasn't nice. Okay, different weapons can be equipped from the inventory for a small AP cost. Weapons can also be unequipped, allowing the fighter to use or to attack with their fists as a last resort. That seems like a bad idea. Fighters have no dominant hand. Equip a melee weapon now. Well, I guess we'll do that. Go to... equip. Let's do both, I guess. Or do I only have... which one is which? That's right or left? That must be right. So it must be left? Nope. Yeah, make this really clear which is right and left, please. That would be really nice. I'm assuming it's left and right, but from their perspective, their heads here facing this direction, so that should be right, that should be left. Right. I don't know if I just wasted some stuff. Can I just click on that? Nope, I can't just swap it out. I could just put it in backpack, but I need to equip this. So that should be right. Okay. So we swapped out for our axes. In order to perform a melee skill, the fighter's zone of control must touch one of its target. Both fighters that engage are gained the engaged status and are locked in melee combat. Use a melee skill now. Well, if I look at you, so your chance to hit me is 100%. So my chance to hit you better be 100%. Yeah, it hits 100%, 100%. 34 action points, so I'm only going to get one hit on you, which is too bad. Okay, it wants me to go to my tactical, so she's now pretty banged up. So I think she's got a negative effect on her. Let me take a look at what that is, if I can see. So for her, let's take a look at her debuffs. So heavily wounded, so less evasion for ranged melee, less melee precision, ranged precision. Stunned, removes all evasion and hit resistance, blocks actions until use of recover stun. So she might have to burn some action points to recover from the stun first, then we can then she can attack, I'm assuming. Alright, so it wanted me to go into tactical for some reason, but now it's gone. And that's inventory, not tactical. Tactical! Disengage. Well, I don't have the action points to do it. Yeah, nothing I can do. So we're just going to chop her to pieces, I guess, and hope for the best as far as initiative goes. I do have movement, but I don't... Well, now that she's stunned, I might be able to just leave. Can I? No, I've got to actually pay the cost to disengage. So under tactical, I'm stuck here until I pay the 15... Must be 15 action points and 15 movement points. So because I swapped my stuff around, Goofy, I think I lost enough action points that I can't disengage, whereas I should have been able to disengage. But I think we'll be okay. Let's start here. Okay, she's going to get to go first. But I think she just recovered from the stun, and that was it. I don't think she did anything else. So let's chop you up.
What a mess.
I think I missed some info there. When close to an out-of-action fighter, their backpack can be looted for the items they carry along with weapons in their hands. Armor pieces cannot be taken from fallen fighters. That's too bad. Once you've defeated these attackers, approach Morin's body. Well, she's still alive. And search to acquire a map of the area. While looting, found items can be placed in a fighter's backpack by pressing the designated key. So search costs nothing. That's nice. Yeah. She has a massive axe. So I could potentially use it, but I kind of like the double axes. Let's just throw it in the backpack. That's all she had on her, nothing I could take. Okay, I still have some action points. I probably want to switch back to my guns because Morin is up there somewhere. There. And Morin shouldn't be able to see me. Yeah, it's too much crap in the way. There is a med thing here. I could just go to that and heal up also. But I think I want to switch my guns back. So let's do that. There should be a way to just quickly switch between like ranged and melee. I mean, that would make the most sense to me. I could run one of each. But we got our pistols back out. Let me see if I can actually use this. Nope. I can sabotage it. So that means I might not have enough to use it. Or I can only use it once in a mission. I'm assuming it's probably that I just don't have enough to use it to heal. How much is it to kneel? 5 action points. Okay, I've got enough for that, so I can try to find a decent spot and kneel down. There is some cover kind of there I can tuck into. We could also try to hide behind this thing. I've got quite a bit of movement, so I can kind of look around, but I don't think I can make it up to that barricade up there. I might be able to make it to that barricade, though. Yeah, let's just hang out here, and then I'll kneel down. Okay, Maureen's going to get to go first. She's going to try to get an angle on me here, I'm sure. Well, that should do it. Yeah, you suck. Stop shooting Vex. Okay, standing up is free, which is nice, I guess. Vex is pretty darn tough, so I think we can be okay here. All ranged weapons will suffer the jam effect after extensive use, although some will last longer than others. Every shot fired increases weapon's jam indicator. So we actually have an aimed shot for 40. Overwatch for 30. I'll have to try that. Heavy barrage. I wonder what that does. Alright, Vex. Let's go hunting. She's over, yeah, right there. So if I wanted to shoot you... Right now, she's got a pretty clear shot at me. If I want to shoot you, it's 100%. I can't miss. Yeah, might as well shoot. It's 100%. Doesn't matter. This guy shot her in the ankle. I mean, that's pretty not nice. Pinned. Let's look at what pinned does. Let's take a look at your debuffs. So just minus 10 movement points. So that's not a huge deal. That's really not bad at all. So I'm supposed to kill her off and then do something. Yeah, it just says defeat Morin. It doesn't even say get away or anything. Alright, well I did take a decent shot there. I don't have enough to shoot again, because it's 30. Okay. Well, I might want to try to find just a spot I can hunker down. There's some cables there I could kind of move back to. What do I have in my inventory? So she's got a big weapon, like a staff kind of thing. Spud Jacker. Yeah, it's not as good as the las cannon, which is what I would hope. Let's just move somewhere. I mean, I could kneel down here. There's a little bit of cover. She should be slower now because I did shoot her. But she might be able to get to about here, which would leave me a bit open. Oh, the exit's right there, it looks like. Yeah, this place looks very cold, which to me doesn't really seem appropriate for Necromunda. I think I'll kneel here, although I'm worried she could probably get to about there and maybe get an angle on me. No matter what I do. I could try to go back there. I'm just hoping it's not going to screw anything up because it's at the exit area. Yeah, I can go ahead and extract. I do not want to extract, I just want to kneel here. Yeah, just kneel. Okay, I'm going to go with Kira first here, if I can. Looks like Morin's going first. She's trying to walk through the wall, apparently. She shot and missed, I think. Now running back. Okay. So she's just standing up there. Well, let's get up there. I can definitely get up the stairs. She's right back pretty much in the same spot she was before. So from here, 74, 74. If I get closer, it's probably better. So let's get closer and try to avoid having any crap in the way. Yeah, I can take 99, 99. So heavily wounded and pinned. And I've got enough that I could probably get to some cover, I hope. Do I want to head back the same? Yeah, we can kind of head back over towards Vex. Actually, I should have checked if I could shoot again. Yeah, I can actually shoot again. Alright, let's go back. Is that going to give me my action points back? Yeah. If I just get back to here, I should have them back. Why am I now only shooting one gun? That is a very good question. I have both equipped. I don't see anything on them indicating they're jammed or anything. Yeah, it's only showing the one gun shooting. Pinned. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't shoot both of them. There must be some reason with the dual wielding or something that it does that. Like you can shoot both and then just one after that, maybe. Alright. I'll just hang out. Well, I could actually go pretty far, but she's fairly healthy. Let's just duck down here. I don't need to reload. I just kneel. Okay. Alright, it's not going to be goofy here. So if I vault it, will it automatically stand me up? I think I'm just going to stand. We can just go around it. That should be less than 5. I just need to find a spot where I can actually get a shot on her. I mean, that's probably going to be a very difficult shot. I've got a lot of movement, though. Oh, we can trade, also. Just going to come on out here where you've got no cover at all. and just absolutely murderize you.
Searcher! Morin would never venture out this far without a map of the area.
Okay, we've got Underhive map. We've got a sword and a lasgun. Sword, 31, piercing. And a lasgun. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad for sure. Fighters can leave the battlefield in order to secure their acquired loot and save their lives. To do so, they must stand in an extraction zone and use the extract skill. Use a strategy view to easily locate these extraction zones. We've even got dead person. So that's escape through the extraction point. We can also see it here if I go into this mode, which actually I think is a little bit easier to see to the door. I might as well just head that way. Doesn't actually matter because nothing else popped in. So let's just get out of here. I still have to select a fighter even though I only have one. Okay. Cheese it.
Come on, the meeting place is just up ahead.
Decisive victory.
Shame.
Never liked her anyway.
Whoa, whoa, we're with you.
No hard feelings?
Hell no. If Morin wanted to lead, she had to be strong enough. And she was weak. So we'll follow you, sister. So what's this all about? Why are we meeting on the way out of here? It's got to be big. Why risk it otherwise?
Big enough that Tess is more worried about those matriarchs hearing about it. Big enough to risk getting into a fight with the slab punchers.
Ooh, so the biggest. It's gotta be loot, right? Ahoy!
Shut up, Kira.
Hey, lay off!
Somebody's watching. All right. So that'll do it for today, I think. We'll come back and do Chapter 2 next time. I'm worried about how I'm going to be able to save this, but we'll see. So next time we'll do The Secret. So this has been a look at the beginning of Necromunda Underhive Wars. So far, yeah, a little janky. I can see a little bit of an issue. Story is interesting so far. We'll kind of check it out and see how it goes. I'm not sure if there's much good playtime past that once you make your own gang. Kind of like Mordheim, there was always the collection of the resources that you needed. What was it called? Warpstone. So you wanted to grab Warpstone constantly and be constantly sending it out. So there's sort of a reason to kind of push you to keep going and keep playing. And I'm not sure that there's going to be that in Necromunda, especially with the limited number of gangs and things, or if you're going to keep hitting the same gangs over and over again. But it'll be interesting. All right, so we're going to check back. Next time we'll check out The Secret. I think I'll definitely go through all the story stuff. I'm not sure what we'll do after that, but this was something I wanted to check out, especially since this game was super cheap, even though it came out fairly recently. I don't think it made it onto a lot of people's radar for more than a few days, so we'll kind of see how it goes. Anyway, this has been Necromunda. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, have a good one.